Well, maybe not for yeah, too soon, right? So I'm letting her begin to punch and hitting. And then I let her overreach. Okay? So it has nothing to do with speed. It's all about reading their intention and catching their timing. Okay? Try again. Go ahead, moving back. I'm not gonna hit you. If you move back, I'm not gonna hit you. Right?
That's the idea.
Yeah. This is my range. Okay? Ready?
I don't like that range.
So I want him to read my intention. All right, I will go slow. Do something different. Can you do it? I'm not going to put that. So there's a tell. I'm giving him a tell. I'm trying to see, have you picked up the tell?
You don't have much tells.
Watch this foot. He should move, right?
Yeah.
Understand?
Look at the whole.
Right. This foot is telling him. Now if I do this, maybe not. You understand? So you have to look at the whole picture. I shouldn't touch you. So I'm also reading his intention. Right? So no different than a bouquet. Intercept. So he hasn't intercepted yet. He's evading. That's okay. So you see I'm going half speed, right? And I'm just trying to get his brain to go down, and then I hit him. When his brain is high, I don't hit him. When your brain waves go like this, right? If you're alive, so his brain's going like. So when he goes down, that's when I strike. He's pretty high now. Moved.
Just not like that close by.
You have to learn to fight close. You have to be able to. So I'm going half speed. So I want you guys to go half speed, not full speed.
Right.
Okay, shing them. It's breaking their balance. I'm not forcing her down. Right? When she strikes, it's very light.
Right.
Okay? So none of this. Forcing them down. Okay? If they don't go down from that, they don't go down. Try again. Do you see when I move? So I don't think you want the arms to be in full motion. Just a suggestion. Okay? So when you move, okay? What I'm doing is stabilizing my body. Don't get hung up in what I'm doing here. I'm just stabilizing my body. I'm not doing anything with the hands.
Right.
I'm just doing this with the body. So I can't, if I'm on my heels, it's not going to work. Right? So he's here. My energy is going forward and down. Okay? Thank you. I'm going a little bit down, then I bring my body in. So just like you were cutting. You see my body? Right? So I'm kind of almost falling on his arm. Okay. Touch. Stand up. Stand up. Okay. That is not incorrect, right? We do that all the time, right? I go, boom, right? Now, that's up energy. So what I'm doing is this, expanding, not just contracting. And so what's pretty good, most of you have gotten out of this habit. Bam, that's cool. See my elbow up? My elbow was down. Okay, so I'm not banging on Gregory's arm or wrist. I'm just good. So that's down energy. That's up energy.
Show you the difference. Sorry, Greg.
This is me bringing everything down. Everything down. No up. This next one is up, down. From everything from the waist is going down, waist up. Okay? So I'm pressing into the floor and stretching up. Stretching up. Okay? Slowly. Okay? So give that example. Let you guys just see something. So, you see my wrist? It's more or less flat.
Yes, Sensei.
Right?
As opposed to?
Okay. So some of you are doing this.
Yes.
Your wrist is curved. My wrist is flat. When your wrist is curved, if you do this, feel under here. Now do this. So you're activating more muscle when you do this. When you punch, there's a reason why things line up. See? So just from my alignments, he feels it. Wrists are bent. So we talk about squeezing the towel. That's true to a certain extent. But people squeeze the towel and their wrists are still bent. So straighten your wrists and do it. Okay? Make that adjustment.
Do that again.
10 more times.
10 more.
Okay. Sorry, did I do something to you? No, I know you're a hard ass, so. Okay, so try it that way. Guys, grab Nikio. Sometimes your thumb is in there, but she's going to grab my thumb and reverse it. Sometimes your thumb is over here, and sometimes you guys are kind of high up on the wrist. So put your thumb there. That's number one, right there. And then, again, we talk a lot about this curve, right? See how that curves right there? And so I'm using kind of like my middle finger predominantly and the thumb predominantly. So that's the grip, right? And the soft part of my palm is here. So, sponge. Okay. So, okay. Okay. So trying to be strong. A lot of this stuff is going to be difficult, right? I'm punching. So I use my whole body, not just my arm. So a lot of times you guys start your Nikio something like this with the arms. understand? Okay. So when I do some version of connecting here, moving my body, right? My hip, I'm doing an uppercut. Right? We're gonna call this debunking hasso. Okay? Right? So, just look at where my elbows stay. Make sense? So I'm using my whole body. Okay? So if I do anything like this, he has an advantage. Because he's comfortable and I'm reaching up. Right? So what I strive to do is keep everything like right here. For Art, he wants to do all his technique right here. It's not that he can't do it wider, but it's progressively with experience. Your circle gets bigger. But right now, if you can do all of your technique within here, you're going to be more successful. Once I go outside of that circle, it gets harder. Yeah, I can do stuff like this. And that's a default. I typically, and his forearm is hard, so you guys are pushing here, right? Come in. Right? If you just do this, it's not going to happen. Here, here, okay? But here, it's going to be difficult. Okay? Right here. With connection. This is not connection. It's not connect. Now, if he lets me, I could probably smash his arm, but it has no effect on him. I'm not connected to him whatsoever. And so that's what we typically end up doing. Like, oh, here's the technique. Okay, give me your arm. Shit, it's not working. Oh, it's not working. Well, I'm going to do something else to hurt you. It's not connection, right? When I'm working on is this. Now we're connected, somewhat, right? So when I move, he moves. This is not connection. He's not moving. That's connection. Do you understand that? I can move all day long.
We understand Sensei, but we gotta feel it, otherwise it's just words.
Exactly. So, when we approach, right? Hold strong, right? Hold strong. Okay? Can we do